text, no reply, that's when I knew, yeah, I knew. I crush down with your money. They won't start and we leave them on that cement. Me at the London. If you find time, we can run one. Talk about some things we can undo. You just in the pen, I can find you. 6-1 on the money, 9-2. You just say the word and I run through. 2 texts, no reply, that's when I knew, yeah, I knew. I crush down with your money. They won't start and we leave them on that cement. Me at the London. If you find time, we can run one.
Alright, so the servers are down. I want to try to play online anyway. Dang. Just trying to find something I can do that can pay attention as well. Watch is fine. That sure it is. There we go. Post my Alright, let's give it like a minute before I start. Anybody need no audio? A little bit is fine. I'm not doing count. Oh, I'm not doing that either. I don't even know what that is. Halo maps? Don't think it really matters. It's quick play. Alright, we found a game. Get my charger. I have to get started in a minute. Kind of waiting for regular people. I'll give it like 5 minutes. I know I got Overwatch as my background, but so what, man? So what? So what? So what? Alright. Oh yeah, thank you. Huh. Alright. Uh, oh well. Alright. So we can go ahead and get started. Um yeah, where should I begin? Ooh, that hurt it. Uh, alright, so we can start it off with talking about Austin Theory's title run. Okay, like I have an issue with that. With not an issue with him winning the title, but just the way he won it. It would have y'all literally made him waste the money in the bank just to win it right after when y'all could have literally gave him the money in the bank. I understand y'all trying to go with this whole he lost it all type thing. And yeah, that's fine. But make it like something original at least for Austin Theory. Okay, stop taking selfies. He was like Vince like protege or whatever you want to call him. Like do something different with that. I feel. And y'all bringing Dolph Ziggler back, I don't think that's really gonna do anything. Unless we getting like maybe like 2010 Ziggler, where it was like the show off type thing. Like when I guess when you had like Big E and with AJ, I still think that's the best Dolph Ziggler to me. That man heel wise, he was awesome. But now you just got two heels facing off against each other, and that's not gonna look right. It's just like yeah, I'm a bigger heel than you. He keeps they got Dolph Ziggler doing like a lot of stuff, and I don't think they know what to do with Dolph Ziggler like that anymore. For the simple fact, bro went down to NXT to win an NXT title. Him and Rouge just for him to come back. Like, what was the point in sending him down there? Like, y'all went this route of having Austin Theory versus Dolph Ziggler. Y'all did this already. I don't know what's the point in doing it again when I just don't see the point in doing it again. What's his name? Mustafa Ali is still getting whooped. I feel like he can be a good Intercontinental Champion, in my opinion. I feel like he could be a good Intercontinental Champion. Y'all threw it with some BS. what was that? What was that group even called? He had what's dude? The two dudes the group that he had, I forgot their names. That's how I know they were garbage. That group was garbage. They didn't do anything or achieve anything. And then they pushed two of them to be with Midnight, whatever his name is, bro. Like y'all gotta write these characters like these wrestlers a little bit better than what y'all have been, bro. 'Cause y'all got them modeling and ain't do nothing with them at all, but just model and lose. Like, okay, you probably made them jobbers. They supposed to lose. All right, whatever. But at least make it look interesting on how they're losing, bro. I don't. That doesn't make sense. Theory keeping the title, okay, cool. Who can I see Theory really going against right now to make that title? I guess more important why he has it. It was a good start with Seth and Bobby Lashley, but I feel like they're just gonna take it right back off of him. Like I don't think that he's gonna hold that title for that long. It's either that or I could see them giving it to somebody that's rising in the ranks really well, and he's becoming like one of my favorites of today, which is Solo Sikoa. I do feel like they might have him take that title off of him, just so he can have a title, or at least Sammy. I know people don't want everybody in the bloodline to hold a title, but let's be honest. I think Seth has solidified himself enough to where he doesn't need a title. Like, bro, you got people chanting your theme song while you wrestling. Everybody knows Seth Rollins and what he did. He made his statement on the WWE. So I don't see why they keep throwing titles on him. This is the same with me and the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. I hope they do not throw a title on him. He does not need a title. The fanboy in me would like him to have a title, but I don't think, me personally, I don't think that he needs a title. For the simple fact is, that's Bray Wyatt. Like, he could put in enough crowd without having to need a title, without needing a title. I feel like he has that. He has that. I don't know what to call it, like it factor, where it's just like, oh damn, that's Bray Wyatt. Woo 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 woo, and people are gonna be on his side and everything else. I don't think Bray needs a title. I think that I think they would probably make more if they gave Sammy a title, in my opinion, because Sammy is hot. You're not gonna lie and act like Sammy's not that guy right now. Sammy is making a big statement as well as far as being with the bloodline. His matches, Sammy matches are insane. Sammy has good matches. No doubt there Sammy has good matches. Um but I don't know. I feel like Sammy didn't do it, like didn't hold enough titles for me to be okay with it. I feel like I would be okay with him holding a little bit more titles, like maybe a world title. I think Sammy is. I mean, you threw it on Kevin Owens, so why can't you throw it on Sammy? I feel like Sammy can definitely do that, but it's probably not gonna be no time soon with Roman being a champion. He's like the hottest thing out. I think second, in my opinion, is maybe Sammy. It would have been Cody, but Cody's not here no more, so it's kind of like, damn, you know. So it's kind of that. Then Cody, I'm still like thinking people are really waiting for him to come back so he can win the Rumble. Um, with the Rumble winner, if they have I think Cody winning would be too obvious. I think Cody, but the way he winning might he has to do something crazy to win. Like him winning, okay, that's probably set in stone. That's obvious. Cody is gonna make their appearance at Rumble, win, go off the face Roman, and take the title off of him. All right, cool, bet. That's what a majority of people are leaning for. I can get behind that. Didn't watch AEW like that. I can say to see how Cody did from that point on. Stardust, I kind of I kind of came I kind of didn't give Cody a chance when he first came back because I'm like, man, not hearing really knowing what's going on in AEW. I was like, man, I don't want them to do him bogus. I don't want him to come back as doing freaking Stardust or even Stardust down the line. Like, no, I don't want no Stardust at all. None of that. No, no. Like the most I remember of Cody is mainly when he was with Randy Orton and Ted DiBiase. That is the most that I remember of Cody, and actually Cody being of some relevance. You know, don't don't kill me for saying that, but that's just what I remember. It's been so long, but yeah, that's kind of feel like being with Cody and being with Randy and them. He kind of did his thing. Stardust run was horrible. I don't know why. I don't know. Whoever did that should go to jail. That should be a crime. Um, but yeah, I do feel like Solo Sikoa should definitely be in the eyes of being a future champion or a champion now. I think some really good. He has he has it. Don't haven't really heard him on a mic like that, but think he can do pretty good on the mic. He kind of have the Umaga thing going as being also as unstoppable. I think that's really good for him because it works for him. It makes each Uso kind of different. Well, each bloodline member, I shouldn't say Uso. Each bloodline different, member different. I think that I think that I think that he can have some really good banger matches. Like I think good matches that I would like to see him in is him versus Drew at a main event. I think that'll be really good. I think him versus Sheamus, like just an all-out brawl. I feel like I would love for them to build him up to be able to face Brock because I feel like that'll be to me that'll be a really good match. But I feel like right now I feel like we should get Drew and hopefully nobody we know the Bloodline gonna get involved. But you know, I don't want that to be the reason because he win. He just kind of injured Matt Riddle with Randy being out. I kind of feel like they don't know what to do with Matt Riddle as well. Matt Riddle is it's all over the place. After Seth, I just think he just kind of died down. I don't know what they're planning to do with Matt Riddle or what you possibly can do with Matt Riddle right now. Um, he's a he's a good he's a good performer. Like he's he had good matches with Seth, but it's kind of hard to have a bad match with Seth. I feel like I feel like it's kind of bad. It's kind of you can't have a if you have a bad match with Seth. That's just probably because you're bad. I feel. And don't get me wrong. Yes, I like Seth Rollins. I ain't saying he can't do no wrong, but it's kind of hard to have a bad match. I can't recall one bad Seth Rollins match. Is what I'm saying, and that's kind of bad. um, so Montez Ford also being a solo competitor, I feel like Andrew Dawkins. I I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of one of those things where it's like, man, he could do so well as a solo competitor. Like Montez Ford do so well as a solo competitor. I know why you want to keep the street profits together. I understand that, but at some point they're gonna have to push him by himself, like they did Kofi Kingston, like they did Big E. You know, I think it would be right for them to do that. I think that you know they need as many tag teams as they can get right now. I understand that, but man, will he make a great like intercontinental champion? I see he got the high flying ability. He got mic skills, everything else. You know, Angelo Dawkins he does turn up. I can't lie, he does turn up in matches and stuff like that. They both bring it, but I feel like he would have such better way better. Way better. Singles run. Um, and then that's where you can put him against other people. Like, I think you could give him a fire match. Like, let me think. Give him a fire match against AJ Styles or damn, I see AJ Styles. I can see that AJ Styles match. Him versus AJ Styles. Him versus The Miz. Cause can't lie, Miz still out there, man. I can't lie. Um, damn, I'm trying to see who else I could see him going against, man. Rey Mysterio. I could see him doing a lot with being alone, but I see why he wants to be a tag team or why they keep him as a tag team because they don't really have tag teams like that. They brought Hit Row, but Hit Row, I believe, had like one or two matches, and then they're gone. So I don't know. You not knowing where Hit Row is, so it's just like, okay, where is everybody? You know what I'm saying? Big E's still out, and that's who I think also is a deciding factor. And I think people are going to be hyped for Big E to come back at the Rumble. Hopefully, you got Big E. Um, who else you got? Big E, Cody Rhodes. Uh, probably they're most likely probably gonna throw Brock in there. Bobby Lashley probably gonna knock Brock out. You know, like say Bobby get thrown out and then he comes back in and throw Brock out and stuff like that. And okay, we keep that rivalries going. Uh, I don't know. I don't want to see. I'm tired of seeing Goldberg. I don't want to see Goldberg no more. Give me some really good, some really good like what do you call them? I'm just calling them fill-ins. Give me some really good fill-ins for this Rumble. Don't give me Bad Bunny. Don't get me wrong, Bad Bunny's not he's not bad. All right, he's not bad, but I don't want to see him in a Rumble. What's the point of him being in a Rumble? What was the point of him being in a Rumble? We know he didn't have a chance or stood a chance. Give me give me people that I know gonna stand a chance in winning. Cause I need to be on the edge of my seat like, dang, who really gonna win this? Who really gonna win this? That's what I need from them. They have a women's Royal Rumble. I think this would be the best time to bring Sasha and Naomi back. I feel like the tag team division is getting a little bit more serious now that Triple H has taken over. I feel like if they could have waited just a little bit longer, well, nobody knew, what was gonna happen. Triple H and them was gonna take over and stuff like that. But I wish they would have just held on a little bit because what he's doing for that Divas division now is kind of it's it's crazy. It's nice. It makes you like interested into the Divas matches, like in their storyline. It makes you interested in them now. At, a lot of people wasn't really interested. I feel, in my opinion, like that of those Divas matches because they were just kind of they were just kind of bland. They were missing something, and we know Vince didn't really. I feel like Vince didn't really care about that Divas division like that, and that's why they walked out like that because y'all throw the titles on them and y'all don't take it serious. They want to do, you know, they want to this is their dream and career. You don't want to half-ass your dream or career like that. So they wanted to, you know, be taken serious as winning those titles. They had who was it? Nikki Cross and Duke Drop. I don't. We ain't seen Duke Drop in a minute. Um, they were using Natalia. They was making. I think at that point they was making. They made Becky too strong. Like there should be no reason why Becky came in and kind of one shot at Bianca Belair like that. That one pay per view, yeah, that was kind of ass. um, they just didn't have enough people because they fired everybody. And now Triple H is trying to fix it by bringing people back, but it's like, damn, I wish they was able to wait just a little bit longer. So, if we knew what we knew now, I feel like it would have been way better. I feel like Triple H is doing a lot of good stuff for the company. Like he really is. He making some really, really good moves as far as um, bringing back certain people, making hype matches. He hasn't missed yet at all. Triple H has not missed at all in any of these pay-per-views, any of these shows. Street Profits, Street Profits is back. Guess they're gonna be going against what's their name? Judgment Day. I just don't know what Judgment Day end goal is. I don't feel like they have a goal, and I think that's why I'm not really intrigued or into them like that. Don't get me wrong. I like Finn Balor. Finn Balor's that guy. But it's just like I don't feel like they have an end goal as far as like how can I put it? As far as like a faction, like I feel like the Bloodline they had a goal. Yeah, we gonna get all these titles. We gonna do this and do that. And we need this, we need that, we need this, do this, you do. I don't feel like they have that. I feel like they just a bunch of heels. Like they don't have no goal. With the Shield, they had a goal. I feel like the Shield had a goal. I feel like the New Day have a goal, which is just to be like goofy and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like just coming from like watching back then and watching like now, a lot of these factions don't really have goals like that. And I feel like that's really messing them up. I feel like with Judgment Day because they don't really have a goal to do anything. Like, okay, they probably one goal was make a Rey Mysterio life hell. Okay, cool. That's over with now. What do you have them do? Who do you have them target? Edge is gone. So once you went from Edge to Rey Mysterio, what do you have next? Making Dominic a more a hole of a heel, I guess, or just working with Dominic. What is it that you're doing? And you have him fighting um Tokawa, whatever his name is. Like, you got him fighting him for what? Like what is the goal for them? Because obviously it seems like the OC has moved on from them. AJ Styles and them have moved on from them, and now they're on to and Corbin, Chad Gable, and Otis. What's his name? It's not. He went by Otis, right? Yeah, him. Now they going on to them, and it's just like, what are y'all gonna do? You know, what are y'all really gonna do at this point? What are y'all goals? Like, you're not in no title pictures at all, or at least trying to attempt to get a title. Y'all kind of just fighting anybody. But I think maybe they're trying to build up. Um, maybe they're trying to build up. What's his name? What's his name? I just said his name. What's his name? They're trying to build up Dominic Mysterio, I guess. Like because he did just kind of he didn't he didn't go through like a school or nothing. He's learning there on the spot. So everything he's doing, he's learning on the spot. It's kind of bad saying that because maybe you ain't got no wrestling background. All right, cool, cool. But I don't think Logan Paul had any wrestling background, and he's having some fire ass matches against great people as well. He's having really good matches against um, Roman and God, The Miz. Like He's having really good matches. Like, brother, why why are you not at this level? Like, you know, not saying everybody moves at their own pace, but brother, you can't let this man hit a frog splash better than you. All right, that frog splash was way better. I understand that he's still learning, but that frog splash was way better than that frog splash was. That frog splash was god tier. Come on now, we not gonna act like that frog splash was not nice. Okay, he having fire matches after matches. Those were banger matches. Those were like really good matches, bro. There's no way that you are you are in here and you've been training longer than him, and then he comes and have these banger matches, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, Dominic, I need you to step up. Like you got wrestling. Your father's a wrestler. Like you really need to do something. Like you really need to do something. You seriously need to do something. Uh oh man, yeah, you seriously need to do something, brother. Trying to figure out what else I had. I had it written down. Oh, fear of Charlotte coming back. I'm scared. They have another rumble. If they have a women's rumble, I'm scared of Charlotte coming back because did Vince force her down our throat, bro. Scarlett was forced down our throats, bro. She was in. She held way more titles than any other diva, and I don't understand that. Like, don't get me wrong, she's good. All right, she's good. Out of the four of them, um, Becky was my favorite, but I still hate it when they. I like the men run, but I hated that they made her too damn strong. And then they tried to bring her back as the man, and she didn't act like she did back then. So don't give her that the man now. And now they're calling her man of the people or something like that. Like, brother, please. All right, listen. I like Becky Lynch more than the next guy, but stop trying to give her these like Stone Cold and fucking Rock as like names, bro. Like stop doing that. Let her be Becky Lynch. She was the underdog at first. Yes, she was the underdog. But now y'all making her like she's y'all making her too great, too strong, too soon. Okay, that's just my opinion. All right, all of this is just my opinion. So just like me for that if you want to. I don't care, but that's how I feel about that. I'm hyped for Bray Wyatt, man. I'm not gonna lie. He's one of my favorite wrestlers. He's actually number one. Him, Seth. Obviously, everybody like Roman right now. I like Sikoa. Um, man, I wish I watched AEW more so I can know more about it, man. So I can actually talk more about AEW, but I do not. I feel like I'm like lost in the sauce. I know MJF won a title and it's a new title and a new design and stuff like that. Like I peep into it, but I'm not fully engaged on what's going on. If you know what I mean. Like I'm not fully engaged on what's going on. And I'm also new to this podcast stuff, so bear with me. Um, trying to get more in tune with it. Trying to gonna come with some more topics as well, and not just WWE. Also, I'm gonna do anime. Maybe I'll get some comics and read a comic or something, and talk about that comic. Um, but that's how I feel about WWE, man. A lot of people are, man. I think a lot of people are banking on Cody, but I would say Cody would probably be. He has to win in a very strategic way. He can't just come in and kind of one shot everybody. You have to make it to where people are choosing who they want to. Like, when the chat, when the crowd screams, Cody! Then other side of the chat, yeah, the other chant is probably like, I don't know, pray, 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 pray. It's like, bro, you need something like that for me. Which I do feel like Triple H will deliver on that. I feel like he will deliver on that. It's just how would he deliver on that? Who is it gonna be? So you can have like a four-way of maybe it being Sammy, because people are gonna love Sammy. Sammy, Bray, Cody. I don't know who would be the fourth. I'm thinking like a four, but those are my three. That could probably be like to the end. You know what I'm saying? And then Sammy just be like, I gotta fight the tribal chief. I just, you know, like, and then everybody just turned on Sammy at that point, and then it's just Sammy versus, you know, you know how heartbreaking that's gonna be. If Roman have to fight Sammy and then end up having to choke Sammy out like at Mania, people are gonna cry in the crowd, bruh. Like when Undertaker lost, I think people are really gonna be crying in the crowd and everything, dog. Like they not gonna know what to do, how to feel. Like damn, this is making Roman an even better heel. Like that's crazy. I do not think that they should bring back The Rock. I don't think that's not benefiting nobody. I mean, of course everybody still wants to see The Rock because it's The Rock, but I don't feel like that needs to be done as well. We are in a different age. We have to give other people the opportunity to grow, and I feel like that's what Roman has been doing. He's been giving people he makes people look good. That's what I can say. He makes people look good. Finn already looked good. I feel like Finn need his run back because Finn that match was heat, and they never really dug deep into the story on how that rope broke. I do not get that. I do not understand that. I don't know. I didn't get that at all. So I hope that they do bring that back. Um, what else? I think that I just don't. I don't know who can. A lot of people say they want Seth to take the title off Roman, but I feel like that's too like I already know. You know, for it to be Seth. Seth has already he already had that match. All right, you kind of already seen what happened to my boy Seth. He just choked him out. All right, I don't want to keep seeing my homie get choked out like that, man. Like just leave him alone. All right, leave Roman alone. He fine. Not Roman. Leave Rollins alone. He's fine. You know what I'm saying? Let him let him do what he do. You know what I'm saying? I think he's great right now. I don't think nobody needs to bother him. All right, let him fight Bobby. Let him talk his mess and let him be great. But other than that, um, kind of saying, I'm like, I gotta get used to that. I gotta get that out of my vocabulary. Um, and I just did it again. Oh no. Uh, as far as oh, Braun Strowman losing to Ricochet. Now listen, it's gonna be okay. I don't give him that underdog play. I'm fine with that. Touch your face, T-Man. Dang. Yeah, I know. Sorry, guys. T-Man don't want to touch my face. I'm talking about wrestling stuff. Um, Yeah, bro, you kind of missed it, bro. I think that's pretty much it. Unless I can come up with something else. I just watched it. Just talking about a few WWE topics, man. I think that, yeah. I think I did though, bro. You missed it. You missed it, gang. That was really good. I think that was a really good first podcast. You love wrestling? Oh, okay. Who's your favorite wrestler, T man? And don't say John Cena, cause it's not really John Cena. But I do feel like if y'all gonna give, hey, let's talk about that, man. I feel like another reason why Sasha probably Shawn Michaels, the heartbreak here. I feel like oh, I would have died. I would have died. HBK, the heartbreak kid. Still, Undertaker and Shawn Michaels still top five match, and it's not five or four or three or two. Yeah, yeah, you heard me say it. You heard me say it. And yeah, and I'm not for to be like them CM Punk's haters. All right, listen, CM Punk is a great wrestler. I feel like, all right, people really just be shitting on CM Punk, but really that man is great. That man has a lot of good matches. All right, I understand he wanted to be like everybody treated him wrong. I understand because John Cena at that age was unstoppable, and he even beat the Nexus. All right, he beat like six guys by himself, which I don't understand. Okay, they make this man. Oh, he really regretted that. He said, "Man, I shouldn't have won against, against the Nexus. Like I shouldn't have won." But why did you? Why did you? Because I know you was in there talking about, yeah, I should beat every one of these guys. Yeah, yeah. And now look at them. Where are those guys now? Where are they now? Nowhere to be heard of. Everybody's gone except for Bray. All right, you had Jessica. What's her name? Uh, Jennifer Hudson, husband there. He's gone now. I ain't heard him, bro. Why you hate CM Punk? I don't get why people hate CM Punk. All right, he says a lot of stuff that a lot of people was thinking. We were tired of seeing the same stuff. They seeing the same stuff. John Cena coming back, just getting a title opportunity after title opportunity after title opportunity. And yeah, it's nice. Yeah, I was getting what? I was winning money in the banks. Yeah, that wasn't consecutive every year, bruh. That wasn't every year he was winning the money in the bank. It was sometimes. Don't get me wrong, but still, bro, come on, come on, bro. And they didn't give him good opponents to fight. He started getting good opponents when he had what? When he had who? When he was wrestling John Cena, Brock Lesnar. Who else? Now I gotta look it up. I'm tired of this slander. I'm tired of this CM Punk slander. I really am. I'm sick of it. They did him bogus. Made him go against Alberto Del Rio, who stopped being something after he lost to John Cena. Like, bro, Alberto was a okay champion. He wasn't the champion. Now I gotta look up his runs. Now I gotta look at these title runs. Some of these title runs was kind of bogus. Yeah, Jeter, these title runs was kind of bogus. And you saying they let him do it? I don't think so. I don't think they let him do it. Why? They ain't like him. Give me 1 second. I'm finna look up these title runs. Let me see. See if I can Google CM Punk title runs, title defenses. Let's look at this. Excuse me. No, Jeter's not here, bro. I'm just saying. Uh, Let me see. Ranking best top WDT title defense. Okay. John Cena versus The Big Show. John Cena versus Dolph Ziggler. Now listen, this was 20. This was 20. Okay, this was 20. What? 2012. 2012. Okay, this Dolph Ziggler was nice. I fuck with this Dolph Ziggler. All right. 2012, 2010, 2012 Dolph Ziggler was that guy. All right. So this was a really good match. Uh, Raw Elimination Chamber. It was Kofi, R-Truth, Chris Jericho, The Miz. That was a pretty good one, but Daniel Bryan versus Kane. Daniel Bryan versus Kane. Daniel Bryan versus Kane. Okay, Daniel Bryan versus Kane. All right. Let me put it out because these matches, some of these matches was good, but Alberto one, nah, I think that was kind of butt. All right, he had some good title defenses. People just still didn't recognize what he was going. Ooh. CM Punk versus Alberto Del Rio versus The Miz. CM Punk versus Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho's good. CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan. CM Punk versus Chris Jericho. CM Punk versus John Cena. CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan. He's been fighting the same people over, bro, and over again, bro. Of course, you're not going to see those type of matches. They was, no, man, give somebody else a chance. I think at that point they had Shelton Benjamin, which they completely threw him in the dirt because Shelton Benjamin was actually oh my God, they put him in a hurt business just for him to get whooped. We not fit to act like Shelton Benjamin is not that guy. He's not. He hasn't held world titles. He's not good on the mic and have athletic ability. We're not fit to act like that he didn't do what Kofi was doing. Okay, in the Royal Rumbles, in ladder matches. We're not gonna act like that. We're not gonna act like he just not that guy. But that's it, man. That's it for this podcast. Call it the Ronin Podcast. Keep it short. We're going to leave it like that. We're going to end it here because I got to eat. Deuces. T-Man. Everyone, thank you for listening. Checking me out. Got to figure out a date when I'm going to do this. Maybe on